Welcome to the Support Desk tutorial on using a case statement in a query. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use a case statement in a select query to return data that is more informative to the user. Let's go. Let's say you are selecting data from your database table and one of the columns you are returning is a single character. In our example here, you see we are selecting the job order column and the status column. The status column returns only a single character. While that single character might make sense to you, the developer, for the end user, they may have no idea what that character means. Therefore, it is good practice to return information that the end user can read easily. A good way to do this is to replace the status column in our select query with a case statement. The syntax for the case statement is simple. It starts with an open parenthesis, followed by the keyword, case, then the criteria we are validating the data on, then the keyword end, and finally, we close the parenthesis. As a side note, in our example we have the word status enclosed in brackets. This gives our case statement selection a specific column name, in this case status. If we did not put this in there, SQL Server would just put in the result window the words, no column name. The brackets around the column name are not required by SQL Server unless you give it a column name that has a space in it. To validate our data in the case statement so that the data we are returning is more readable to our end user, we use the keywords when, then, and else. In our example, we write, when stat is equal to the letter W, then return the word working. When stat is equal to the letter H, then return the word history, and so on. We end our case statement with the keyword else. This catches any result that is not covered in the statements where we use when and then. For example, if the column stat returned the value of Z, we do not check for that. Therefore, we want to return something to the end user. That something is captured in the else clause. In our example, status not found. It is good programming practice to always include the else clause in your case statement. Now that we have added the case statement, let's go ahead and run our select query. You will now notice that the values in our status column are no longer single characters. Those single characters have been replaced with the words from our case statement. The letter F has been replaced with the word firm. The letter W has been replaced with the word working, and so on. Go ahead and give this query a try. Be sure to change the values around to see what you come up with. This concludes our tutorial on using a case statement in a select query. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Support Desk channel. Also, check out our other Support Desk videos, and if you have an IT question that needs to be answered, leave it in the comments section below.